Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to another episode of Vietnam 65. As many of you know, this is one game that I just love. I've put a lot of episodes up, and if you guys enjoy the fact that these episodes have been going up extremely quickly, please let me know down below. I don't want to just be basically bombarding you guys with episodes that you don't want to see, so let me know down below if it's too much. I love this game so much, so I've just been trying to bump out the campaign as quickly as possible. As you guys can see, we're still trying to train those ARVN soldiers, but until we get some political capital, that's probably not going to happen. And just to get that to start happening, we're going to keep moving these troops around. We now have this awesome new fire base, so we can resupply them a lot easier, and we're just going to keep the fight up, really. Let's go ahead and take a look here, make sure that everybody is fairly well supplied. This guy's going to need supplies soon anyway, so we'll go ahead and drop them off. And let's go ahead and end our turn. We desperately need some contacts, actually. I'd actually like to see some Viet Cong soldiers attack me. And I know for a fact that in this area down here, this is where probably a lot of the VC are. This village is friendly to the VC, and I'm definitely going to have to mount an assault over here, bring a bunch of troops over here, and really see what we can do. So let's go ahead, make sure that we moved everybody. I just want to make sure we moved all our infantry units. Alright, these guys are wounded. They're going to have to stay here one turn. And let's go ahead and end the turn.
Existing orders.
Yeah, these guys have time to go ahead and resupply somebody. Who should they resupply? Let's send them over here. And let's end our turn. I mean, a lot of this game is about getting those supplies to your units. They need them. If they don't have their ammo, if they don't have their C rations, they're not going to be able to shoot, they're not going to be able to eat. Things are not going to go well. So here we go, guys. Okay, we're going to keep moving to the east over here.
Units moving out.
I'm going to move this chopper back to base. And so far, no contact still. I mean, in this game, it happens a lot. It's a silent battlefield for a good part of the game. Let's go ahead and drop this off here. We really need to go ahead and look for those troops, those enemy troops. So let's go ahead, get this infantry. We'll keep going to the west. We may even start setting up some ambushes. In fact, I almost want to set up an ambush here because we're near this VC village, but I think we're actually going to go and check on the villagers. I think that's a much better option. Getting so close to all these villages. Let's go ahead. What do you guys have to offer here? We could get our engineer out, but I don't want to damage him. Like I said, he is an integral part of our fighting force, and him getting hurt would really hurt us, so I'm probably not going to be doing too much with the engineer, to be honest. He's going to be staying at the fire base until we find some way to build that forward fire base, and then we can train ARVN troops. That's what I really want to happen. Looks like these infantry units are still wounded. Sometimes it takes more than one turn. Not sure why that is. Maybe it has something to do with political capital. We'll go ahead and end the turn and see.
Out existing orders. Data resupply on this unit.
Yeah, you stay put, man. You need fuel. And this guy also can go back to base. This guy can go back to base as well. And let's move this guy closer to this village. Eventually, this village is going to want our help. So we'll go ahead and get prepared for that eventuality. Let's keep moving this way. So far, everybody's doing what they should be doing. End our turn. Alright, let's see. Still no contacts. Man, this is a good day in Vietnam. No enemy contacts. We're still winning right now with 52. If this continues, we may go ahead and win the war fairly easily. So we're going to keep going towards these villages. We're going to keep trying to get intel.
Units moving out.
No new intel. That's not good. Let's go to our pro-US village over here and see if they have some better intelligence for us. And let's get these guys to go towards this village here. These guys are still going towards that village, and everybody's sort of doing what needs to be done. We'll go ahead and drop these guys off, and let's start resupplying the rest of these men.
Resupply mission commenced. Unit moving to coordinates.
All right, let's go get more Hueys up here. 4-5, 3-5, they need supplies. These guys don't really. And let's see if those wounded have been healed. If not, then it definitely has something to do with political capital, and those guys are going to be in the hospital for a very long time. 3-5, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and resupply him too. And of course, the reason I send these choppers back is I want them to waste as little fuel as possible, which in turn saves us money, political capital, etc. Let's go ahead and end our turn here.
Resuming mission. Some units have no orders.
You don't say.
Enemy ambush.
There we go, guys. We got an enemy ambush. Our men fought that off beautiful, and that absolutely is going to help us. If we could build our forward fire base here, I'm going to be unbelievably happy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our engineer truck and try to build the forward base. We're going to have to go a little bit far, but we should be able to. Let's try.
Setting up forward base.
1,000! Oh, guys, so we're so close to getting that forward base, but unfortunately we don't have it yet. Our infantry is still wounded. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see if, when we end this turn, we may have to use some political capital to go ahead and heal those guys. But this is a good sign. We've actually killed some NVA outside of this village. Let's see if they've changed their loyalties.
Unit en route. Be advised of possible ambush.
Awesome, guys. They have changed their loyalties. They are now pro-South Vietnamese, and we can go ahead and bomb this unit right here.
Calling air support.
Boom! Oh, unfortunately they got away. It's really bad news for us. But you know what? We can always try next turn. Let's go ahead and move these guys here.
No new intel.
No new intelligence. We're going to keep going to the west over here. And let's send these guys up towards this American village. We may as well go take a look at our buddies and check up on them.
Unit moving out.
And the reason I didn't stop at this village, guys, there's no fire, therefore no information to be given. So there's really no point in going to that area. Let's go see... Do we have any Hueys to drop off some supplies? Of course we do. 3 of 5. I don't like it to go below 3, to be honest with you. It gets me a little nervous. That's when you start getting warnings.
Unit moving out.
Drop off some sea rations and cigarettes for the boys. Alright, let's see. Can we drop... Drop it off to this guy, why not? I know this guy needs some supplies, but he's so close by to the base. I'm not really too concerned. Here we go. It's so unfortunate that last airstrike missed those VC. I mean, of course, in all reality, probably some of them were wounded, etc. But the fact is, it just didn't get the intended effect. I was really looking forward to destroying those VC and getting enough to build that forward base. But we may need to wait a little while longer. Let's go ahead and go into the woods. We'll do a little bit of recon here with our SEALs, and we'll even sweep for some mines. By the way, something I should have mentioned, clearing mines around villages, another way to gain support amongst the locals. So we have to keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and end our turn.
Unit moving to coordinates. Resuming mission. Carrying out existing orders. Some units have no orders.
Alright, it looks like once again the VC are playing it quiet, and I think I know why. They did not have a good last turn, not by a long shot. So this is a really good time for us to go ahead, keep expanding our breach, etc., and ultimately just developing relationships with the neighboring villages. So let's go ahead, drop off some resources for these guys. See if we can get to that U.S. village at least fairly soon. And we're going to start moving 2 units, guys, 2 of these infantry units into this jungle, because I'm willing to bet that there is a VC base camp somewhere here. I just get a feeling about it.
Unit moving to coordinates. No new intel.
No new intel. I don't like to hear that. And another thing I really don't like, look at the flag above this village. This is not just a North Vietnamese flag. This is not just a Viet Cong flag. This is a North Vietnamese flag. This village is extremely hostile. And to think that they are close to our pro-American villages is a bit scary. We need to be very careful here. I'm probably going to start moving the Green Berets out there to assist. And we're going to just keep moving into this area over here, hoping to find some enemy troops. Let's see if we have some... There we go. Okay, guys, so it definitely has something to do with the actual political capital you have, because now our infantry are fully healed, and we can actually move them out, and they can be of some use. And I'm definitely going to move them over here so that we can continue this assault into this danger zone. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody is fairly well resupplied. We'll get these guys to this village.
Unit moving out.
No new intel. Nothing we can do about that. And let's go ahead and hit these guys up with some supplies.
Embarking supplies. Unit en route.
Alright, and let's end our turn.
Carrying out existing orders. Resuming mission. Some units have no orders.
Alright, so there we go. Obviously, we lost some political capital. That's going to happen. You know, we have a lot of work to be done here. Let's drop off some supplies for these troops. I actually can't believe I forgot these guys.
Supply mission
That was a little rude of me. And let's visit our pro-American village here and see what they have to tell us. Let's see if they're still pro-American.
Unit moving out. No new intel.
Okay, good. So they still like us. This is one village that's always supported us. But look at this village in the south. Another North Vietnamese, or excuse me, VC village, Viet Cong village. Not necessarily North Vietnamese, but certainly working in conjunction with the North Vietnamese. Moving these guys in. We'll keep moving these guys towards this village.
Unit moving to coordinates.
Continue here.
Unit moving to coordinates.
This is where things get a little scary, I must admit.
Unit moving to coordinates.
So far, it doesn't look like this area is overrun in any way, but you never really know. Let's go ahead and get this Huey to start dropping off supplies.
Embarking supplies.
I don't like the fact that that village is pro-NVA, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think that there's a VC area in this jungle area right here next to our main, our secondary fire base. I just don't think that's the case. I might be wrong, but I really think that they're in that southwestern region of the map, and that's why we're sending all those troops over there to fight them. Don't forget, we also have these reinforcements. We're going to drop these guys off right here, and they're going to assist in carrying out this mission right here. So let's go ahead and drop them off. See if we can actually move them this turn. Awesome, and we will end our turn.
Units have no orders.
Okay, some VC attacking, guys. Wow, actually, they have not attacked. They are, however, in front of us. We're going to go ahead and launch an attack with our infantry units.
Unit on route.
Yes, victory, guys. An excellent victory there. We actually defeated those VC units. That's going to help us a lot. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can resupply and see if I can go ahead and build that base we've been trying to build for so long. So let's go ahead. Let's get our engineer. Let's see if we can build that forward base. Please say yes. Yes! We've got a forward base going, guys. We're going to go train some Arvin troops. So we're going to go ahead and send back our Green Berets. This is the start of a very, very good campaign. Although we've got a lot of guys out here in the jungle that are in danger, we're getting closer and closer to finding these enemies. And as you can see, the village is uncooperative. They don't like us. Oh, look at that! An NVA tank! Holy crap, guys. Once you start having NVA tanks attacking you, things are not going well. We need to be very careful in this area, and we need to probably get that wounded troop out of there as soon as possible. We're still going to go forward with these guys, though, and probably set up an ambush eventually. Oh! That is a minefield, my friends, and that is certainly not a good thing. We definitely need to evac these guys now in any way possible, and hopefully save the game. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this campaign so far. Don't worry, things are actually going fairly well. I mean, casualties are to be expected, to be perfectly honest with you, so we need to kind of get used to that idea, but we're absolutely going to retreat these guys and try to evac them, although this makes me more certain than ever that there are NVA camps in this area. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.